I am not the guru that I
Okay. So now we'll have to figure out the other. Okay.
Well, that kid never came and got a shirt, but.
And you gotta hold them on, or you text mom anyway?
I texted Mom. I believe his writing was horrible, but it didn't come back, so I'm assuming that went through.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Oh, come on. How come I couldn't? Where am I? There. Okay.
Did I lock the door? And I could leave this light on, I guess. If he knocks.
Yeah. If he knocks, I don't know if we'll hear it.
I suppose we could just leave the door open and the light off. I don't know what to do. Feel bad.
I don't either. He wants it for tonight.
Yeah.
And I have it done.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, it's on there.
Do the best we can.
Trying to think of it.
What else?
Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening.
Yeah. I just, that much. Oh, Kaylin's on there. Ah, yes. I get to figure this out, so we're on, we're going. Oh. Getting people to join. 9 are watching, 2 are talking to us. Mm-hmm.
Not 90, but 9. Okay.
Yeah. Whoops. I'll go this way. Well, shoot. I can't even type. Oh, comes Karen. I'm gonna have to.
What kind of counseling you was having?
Across the street.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I wonder if it's over at that church.
Oh.
That's about the only thing I can do. Okay. Oh. I suppose I can go this way. I don't. I was so busy answering on that side that I forgot I need to get over to this side.
So should I take that off?
Stop the, yeah, unless you want to run it over my face all night. So, yeah, oh, very good, thank you. Okay, and the wide back.
Oh, maybe if I put my glasses on.
Yes, I didn't take care of that.
Sources.
Yep, I can't remember which one of the text ones.
Oh. Let's see, I don't think it's that. It's the one that's unlocked.
Oh, I didn't think any of them were.
None of them are. So maybe it's the one that is locked.
They're both locked. Is it text 1 or text 2? Or none?
Try 1.
I think it's the 1. So you got to unlock it.
I didn't unlock it.
Oh. So, no, that's not where you're supposed to be, is it? That doesn't look right.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Try
the other one?
Yeah, try that one. Unlock it.
Oh, you can unlock it?
Uh-huh. That's what I do.
Oh.
and then I open it, and there it is.
Ah.
That looks like the right one.
Okay. Now,
And then remember, you can move it, grab it,
grab it. Grab it.
just, or grab it
Oh,
at the
no.
top.
Okay.
Okay, refresher course.
Well, that's too big. There we go.
Okay.
I'll just grab it.
At the top. Yeah, I should be able to. No,
Well,
no,
I
come
have it.
down. Just come down. Not too far. Not at the very top. Right there. Right there. Grab it right there.
Oh.
And then move it down. So then all you're seeing is downward
Wait.
and a hair more.
Right there.
Right there. So now you can see where you're typing.
Oh.
Yes. We'll get it figured out. We'll figure it out. In case you haven't figured out, it is Jeannie and myself tonight. And it always takes us a minute to get through all this tech stuff that we have. There.
Okay.
I think that looks good. As you can
I don't
tell,
remember.
I don't have Pax tonight. He's at soccer again, so I didn't even get to see him. So we'll start with, thank you, Kaylin. I'm glad you like my blouse and that you corrected the spelling. And so, yes. Anyway, we'll start tonight. Block of the month, I'm showing it again, so everyone had time to think about it. And if you are interested, you still have a chance to join. And I know the lettering on my other sign is really small because it's what we printed for in the store, but it actually says Festival of Stars, which is the name of the quilt. We are offering it as the kit, so you could get everything at one time if you didn't want to do it over a span of 7 months. And the finished quilt is 78 by 84. The kit runs $233. And that includes 4.5 yards to do the top, your pattern, your binding, and your backing fabric. So you have everything but batting to do your quilt. So we're still offering, we still have a few people, or not a few people, a few openings left for those that would like to do this particular quilt that will start shipping next month. And what is it, Jeannie? Oh yeah, we're in the planning of our next one. We got another one coming up,
Yes.
but it won't be ready until, we're hoping, knock on wood, that we have it put together to show it to you in the next few weeks. And then because we're going to ship in January, right?
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct.
Okay. Yeah. I always have to double check some of this stuff. So we are hoping to ship it starting in January, so we want to be able to show you the next block of the month in the next month. I hope. We're still in the, I think we got our plan kind of put together. Kind of. So tonight, one of the first things I want to show you is our motorcycle fabric came in. It just came in today. We are so excited. We have been waiting forever, it seems like. But here is our motorcycle fabric commemorating the 85th. So within this little logo here, it says Sturgis and it says 85th on it. So if you want any of the Sturgis fabric, just tell me Sturgis and the yards. It is $14.80 a yard. Yeah, not discounting yet, just hot off the press. So if you like the Sturgis fabric, just get the just type in Sturgis and the yards that you want. This is exclusive to us. We try to do it every year when we can. It's been a little while because COVID kind of upset the apple cart a little bit, but we're back in and we're already started our design for next year, which will say Sturgis, but it won't say the 86th on it. So brand new, we're excited. It finally came in, so we're getting everyone that pre-ordered. We've been working on your orders all day. Hopefully we start getting them sent out starting tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's Friday. Gee, week goes so fast. So tonight I am going to be showing you flannels. It's that kind of season. We've had that kind of day. We've had rain on and off most of the day. But I have a feeling it got dry enough for Pax to have either his practice or something, because I didn't see him at all. So, I'll be showing you flannel. All kinds of flannel, all kinds of colors. And one of the things that we're going to do with our flannel is we're going to offer you a free pattern. And this is a sample of some of the patterns that we'll be offering. And we're going to give them to you, one for every 4 yards of flannel you order. Now you don't have to order a single 4-yard piece. It can be all smaller cuts. We have just a variety of patterns. None of these patterns has a triangle or any odd shape. They're all done with squares, rectangles, and strips. So we figured when you're dealing with flannel, sometimes it's nicer to just deal with straight lines without any kind of curve or angles. So anyway, tonight, as you order your yardage, for every 4 yards, you'll get a free pattern. So 8 yards will get you 2 patterns. 12 will get you 3. Hopefully, if my math is working. So with that, we'll get started on our flannel. And all of our flannel tonight is $8 a yard. A nice price. We'll begin with number 737. 737. $8 a yard. I'm trying to keep it really simple for Jeannie, so we're not changing prices.
Appreciate that.
And with any luck, I will have the numbers in order. Okay, which question? Does the you know, Gwen, okay, Gwen, most of the patterns take multiple pieces. There's some of them that take 3.5 yards. We were just looking. Some that take 5 yards, some that do take 4 yards. But it is, let me take a look, just as these. Okay, the first one I looked at only takes 3 different colors. The next one is 10-inch squares, but you know you can always make your own. Use just a whole bunch of different ones. Let's see. The next one takes assorted yardage to total 2 yards plus. Then you need some yardage for your sashing and your border. This one is cream yellows. A variety, well, the pattern is yellows, but a variety of prints that make 1.25 yards plus a background and a border. This one is, to do the throw, is 8 fat quarters and a border, excuse me, about 2 yards for a border, for one border, and 1 yard something for the other. And it's hard to say which of those patterns you would get when you purchase your 4 yards. But they all take just a variety. So there isn't any one that'll take a single 4 yards. But, you know, 4 yards will back a quilt, a smaller quilt. Because 4 yards will give you what, 72 by 82 working inches. So 4 yards will back a nice size quilt too. Something to keep in mind, that if you just want to back a quilt with some flannel. And another brown, this one's a plaid, 738. Nice brown plaid. This would go really nice on the back of a guy's quilt. Especially if you're doing the brown. It's got a little hint of red stripe in there too. Just a real tiny, tiny one that's right there, along with kind of a creamy color. So that was 738. $7.39. A nice stripe. It's kind of a soft mauve. Would you say kind of a mauve with a black? Kind of a soft mauve and black. So that's $7.39. Some of these we have quite a bit on. $7.40. Yay! Jeannie's on the ball. This one is kind of a mustardy yellow, and it looks like little pebbles. A whole bunch of pebbles. Another great one if you're doing the back of a guy's quilt. Yeah. Or just a nice contrast on some kind of quilt. Okay, now we've got one with diamonds. $7.41. Brown and not quite a peach looking. Kind of nice shades of browns and stuff. So, yeah. And once again, we're trying to clean house. We've got other flannels that we have ordered that should be coming. I'm not sure when. I thought they would be here by now, but not yet, I guess. $7.42. Yep, we're on the same page. Yay. Nice one with a bit of rust, a little bit of orange in there. The background's kind of a blue-gray. I don't know why it always seems like about the time I start, my throat gets dry. A fun one for kids, $7.43. Pink, red, circles, yellow stars. Great one to put on a children's blanket. Yeah. $7.43. So, yeah. $7.44. Nice stripe, a navy with kind of a hot pink. Not really hot pink. What would you call it? It's definitely pink. It's pink. So anyone likes pink. So it's a
Raspberry.
raspberry. Great. Love it. So raspberry and navy. Yeah, it's not quite black. It is navy. Okay. See if I can't get my throat from drying out on me. Okay. Oh, another one with quite a bit of yardage left. $7.45. This one has flowers. So it's browns, a couple of shades of browns with a nice little cluster of flowers. So $7.45. Nice brown, like I said, with clusters of flowers. Yeah, I like this one. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a nice.
Wouldn't that
Kinda
look good on
dressy.
a? Yeah, gets me to thinking here. So I was thinking to go on the back of a quilt. I just put a plaid, a red plaid, on the back of a quilt for a guy. $7.46. This one's a green, and it is more like a pine branch. There's no pine cones on it, but it looks like a pine branch. But it's needles versus leaves. Then kind of a mustardy green.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a mustardy green and stuff. So one of those that looks good when you just add it into a whole bunch of other colors, that it blends well with that. Okay. Oh, another one. Great miscellaneous one. A nice neutral 747. A nice neutral, little texture up and down. Could mimic tree bark, but just kind of a very nice neutral for any kind of project. I always wonder, I don't know how many people actually work with flannel. Of course, in our part of the country, we sell quite a bit, but we do sell a lot of flannel to people in the South, too. I ship quite a bit to places in Texas and Florida, because I can't always find a little bit of flannel for a baby blanket is what most of them want. 748. This one's a gold with a paisley design on it. Kind of a nice gold. I was thinking I'm looking for gold, but I need it in cotton. Otherwise, this one's not bad. So a nice gold. Another kind of a tanned gold color, 749. And this one is floral. Lots of flowers, leaves on it. Very pretty. Really nice. Those 3-yard quilts. That's where you'd go. Those 3-yard quilts would be the way to go with some of these. Because I think most of them take, I think it is 4 yards that they put on their patterns. Or 3. Some of them might take 3. Oh, another pretty one. 750 is the number. Another brown. And then it's got a kind of a little hint of a purple in there, or lavender. Just kind of like, not real strong. That you could put this, yeah, I don't know why it is. It just looks like there's a little bit of kind of a lavender kind of tint in part of it. Doesn't read real strong, but anyway, a nice brown and stuff. Lavender. I don't think I have a single lavender or purple flannel. Anything in.
Not anymore.
No, I don't. Makes me wonder what, I think I've got some that's coming. Like I said, I know I have some that's coming. I just, the times they say they're going to deliver, everything seems to be delayed by about 3 weeks. So 751, a really nice blue with a green, kind of a lime green and a light tan, light brown circles, white circles, dots. Kind of a fun print that, yeah, would work great on a young person's quilt or on a children's. That one's from Robert Kaufman. They do great flannel. Pretty much everybody I'm showing you is a variety of individuals. I've got Timeless, I've shown you, Benartex, Stella, Wyndham, Henry Glass, all of them. Very nice. They all do a very nice job on their flannels. This one's Henry Glass. Okay, 752, and it's horse reins. Yeah.
Bridle or something.
The bridle, yeah. More the bridle than the reins, thank you. All I could think of is I know they go on a horse, and I can see the little chains and the buckles on them. And so it's the blues and the tans on that one. That one is 752. Okay, and this one, another kind of a mustard color, 753. Nice mustard with all the little rings on there. And it's nice, different. and stuff. Okay, let's see. I was trying to remember. What was I thinking? Okay. I was thinking of all the ones that ordered irons. Hopefully you've gotten them by now. I think everyone except the big irons, because the big irons aren't in yet. All the little minis, we got those all sent out. So hopefully everyone has gotten their mini iron by now. And if you missed out on it, we do have a supply of them in the store too, that you can call us. I don't know. I don't think Jeannie's got them online yet. The mini irons? No. Trust me, we were doing great just to get the motorcycle fabric online, because it's not a skill that Jeannie and I are really proficient at. The gal that used to do it left, and Christopher takes care of it. Kinda. So
It'll get better.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Karen, you got your iron. Good. Yeah. I said they're so cute. I was telling someone the other day, I think I'll start using it in my videos once I get the taping again. I got to get Christopher cornered. Either that or get Jeannie trained, one or the other, to start taping. And then we'll have to learn how to upload them to YouTube. You're ready for that, right, Jeannie? You're ready to learn more how to upload? Trust me, it took us a while to figure out how to just get the picture of our motorcycle fabric online. So
I can delete though.
Oh yeah, and actually I'm pretty good at deleting too. That's about the only thing. So we're working on our website, trying to get it to where it is up to date again, and our new one. And we were doing kind of good, but not the best. Yes. So anyway, a nice blue plaid for anyone that would want. And there's enough there to really back a nice quilt. Sometimes it's nice to put the flannel on the back of the quilt and stuff. Thank you for the positive comment, Gwen. Thank you. So that, and actually I have to say, when it comes to the technology, of course, Jeannie and I, we're working at it. We are working at it. We just discovered tonight that we can broadcast our show directly onto Facebook. Our problem is, now we have to learn how. But we just discovered that tonight, because when we logged in and started doing everything, it asked us. It's asked us if we wanted to go on to, what did it ask besides Facebook?
Yeah, whatever the other.
Instagram and something that I was not aware of. But we can only do two. We can do two. And so between now and next week, hopefully we can figure out how to be able to simulcast both on our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel. So we're looking forward to being able to expand our skills, I guess is one way to call it. Another beautiful blue, 756. 756, another beautiful blue plaid. Great for, like I said, the back of a quilt. Give it that little extra warmth that sometimes it's nice to have in the wintertime. Okay, now a nice little stripe for children. This came out from Northcott, and it has little mushrooms on it within the stripe there, with the green, the blues, the little red is part of the mushrooms. 757 is the number on this particular one. 757. So, like I said, I can see some of these. Gwen, I appreciate all the help that Gwen's been doing. She's one of our local ladies that stops in and has great ideas for us. And we were talking about Facebook and exposure. So tonight, Jeannie and I were excited to see that we have that option. But when we clicked on it, it wanted more information than what we knew. So we'll get that. So maybe next week we can simultaneously broadcast on both Facebook and the YouTube channel. So anyway, nice little stripe. Having fun with stripes, plaids. Okay, I'm going to switch gears just for a second and show you our tonight's special on our rulers. This is the 3.5 by 18 or the 4.5 by 18. I did not give them a number other than you can order, just say you want the 3.5 or say you want the 4.5. Both of them are $20. It'll save you $5. They both are $24.99. And like I said, 3.5 by 18 or 4.5 by 18. I'm trying to think of what else. Creative Grid, good one. The nice thing about the Creative Grid rulers, or one of the things that I like, is the fact that the white, all the little white circles, these are your whole numbers. So if you're cutting 2-inch strips, you want a 2-inch strip, you can line it up on this side and read all your whole numbers. If you're doing, halves, 2.5, 3.5, 13.5, the black numbers are your half numbers. So across, you can line it up on the half or the quarter, but your numbers are halves, or either the wholes in the white, a whole number, 1, 2, 3. So when you're cutting, it is really nice to be able to just look at it, use the ruler from this side, see your numbers across. So if I was cutting a 2.5, there it is. I can line it up really easy on that 2.5 and do a cut. If I'm doing a 2-inch, I go from this side, up here's my 2, and I do a cut. Your 1/4 inches are marked on both sides. It's got that little rough spot, the circles, the rough circles and spots on there to give it a little grip. And if you need more grip, I should have grabbed them, you can use the Gypsy gripper that to me looks like an old telephone receiver. So tonight our special is either the 3.5 or the 4.5, marked at $20 instead of $24.99. So like I said, a nice $5 savings for anyone that you need to upgrade your rulers, and depending on how wide you want to work with them. My personal ones are 4, but I do have a 3 and a smaller size. But tonight, 4.5 by 18 or 3.5 by 18. Just put the number down and the size that you want. You need a gripper also, Quilting Grandma? Yes, we've got those. Got them all nice and they look real pretty. I don't know if we need to show. I don't have one on mine over there.
Not the new one.
No, I've got the old one. Well, we can show the old one real quick since it's right there. I took our old, it even came off. I was going to say, yes, Jeannie's calling. How can I help you? That's the reason I said it looks like a telephone receiver to me. So this is my old one. And the color is definitely faded. The new ones are that pretty purple. This didn't fade as much. And, they stick on pretty easy onto. The only thing I noticed, and it's true, part of the reason mine wasn't hooked onto anything is as the weather changes sometimes, the gripper comes loose and we have to reclamp it. But that's what they look like. The new ones are very
Yeah, they're
pretty
pretty.
purple
Yeah.
with a nice soft top. This one lost his top. That's the reason it gets set in the stuff for me to use, because the shop destroyed that one. Didn't want to use it anymore. Insisted they had to have a new one. So they got a new one. So that's our tool that we were showing off. So I'll continue with a few more flannels that we have here. So thank you for asking, Quilting Grandma. That, yeah, the gripper works super nice on them. Okay, where are we at? 7, 5, 8. So another plaid, a lot smaller. It is blue, a couple of different shades of blue. Yep. A couple of different shades. Very nice, and I've got quite a bit of this one. I like this one. Almost looks like a shirt. If you want to make a flannel shirt, there you go. Make your husband a flannel shirt. Yeah, right. I know. You're as excited to make him a flannel shirt as I would mine. Exactly. No, I'd put it on the back of his quilt. So, okay. See, I have one. I was just thinking, I have one advantage. I get to touch all these flannels. It just dawned on me. I'm going, man, I like these. They are nice. 759. Another one with a bunch of flowers on it, all kinds of flowers. But yeah, for me, it's nice to just touch the flannel is really nice and stuff. So 759, all the kinds of shades of browns. You can match it with a ton of browns. Some of the cream colors I showed you earlier would go with it. Nice. Some of the flowers are houndstooth. Really fun piece. I'm surprised we have any left. Okay, keep going. Oh, the last of this little group. This came in. This is in case you're traveling. So 760, yep. Green, and then suitcases that you've been going all over the country. Really nice piece. Again, really soft from Henry Glass. Really nice group. So if you need some suitcases, just spruce up a quilt. There you go. And I've got, I think there's a couple pieces yet in this line. So these pieces that I'm showing you would look great in a quilt together. And then you could add whatever color you want. This particular one goes with it, but it has the skein on it. So if you wanted to go mountain skein, what do we have? 61? Yeah, 761. So this one would get you a really nice one for your cabin, especially if you have one where it snows, like we do. Put it in our Terry Peak cabin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Jeannie said. She's putting it in her Terry Peak cabin. That's clear up the hill. They get a lot more snow up the hill than we do and stuff. So this would look really nice in that particular one. And here is kind of that same red kind of burgundy color that the other one was in. This is the other one with the suitcases, 762. So the same suitcases that I just showed you on the green, that would look good together. And there's enough colors in there that you can add other tans, other shades of green. Oh man, lots of different colors in there with kind of the gold, even a little bit of peach looking on some of those. So I mean, some really nice colors in that piece. And That might be all the pieces I have left in this, but I know I have other pieces that really would look good, even with that blue in there. Okay, a nice dark brown with tiny little stars. 763. A really nice brown, dark, almost black.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's.
You think
black.
it's black?
I do.
Maybe it is black. It's dark anyway. Nice dark color if you need a dark. And it's got little bitty stars. I think that's the reason it reads brown, because the stars I think are brown. The color key, the stars are kind of brown, a red brown. That almost looks like a super dark brown, but it could be black, and then another brown. So there's 4 shades of color in this. I'm only seeing 2. But the key says 3 or 4, that there's 4 colors. Could be the reason we're having a hard time deciding if it's a super, super dark brown or if it's actually black and stuff. But still, nice piece. 763. Okay, back to kind of a little lighter one. We're back to kind of a green. And it's got kind of a maroon type color with its flowers and vines. Kind of a fun piece with its flower and vines. Oh, I can hear my phone ringing.
I bet it's that shirt.
Oh no, that's my personal phone.
Oh, that's your personal one.
That's my I don't even know where my phone's at. All I know is I can hear it. I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but I can hear it. It's got a long, slow kind of song, so who knows who's trying to call. I'll check, because it's not close by, that's for sure. Yeah. No, I can't think of what our store cell phone sounds like.
Yeah.
It's got a different noise. But that was my personal phone. Yeah. Okay. 765. 765. This one looks like almost like wheat. Wouldn't you say, kind of?
Yeah, looks exactly like wheat.
Okay. It looks like wheat. So if you need to put a little wheat in your quilt, yeah, because it does. It's a nice kind of greens, golds, kind of that rusty red color. So really nice different colors in there. Okay. Now something a little bit different for anyone to add to your log cabin quilt here, Jeannie. Nice one. 766. Pine cones. Pine cones and acorns. Pine leaves and I don't recognize the other leaf right off. Some kind of leaf.
Yeah, I don't know.
A big fan type leaf. Yeah. And I mean,
backyard.
I don't recognize it for around here, that big.
I think it's supposed to be an oak, but it isn't.
Oh, sure, with the acorns.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
But it doesn't
oakish.
remind me of. Maybe it's a different type of oak than what we've got around here. Or that I normally see and stuff. But either way, really nice. Lots of greens, browns, tans. Oh, Angie, glad you joined us. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing nice. I forget to think about that. We can actually have watch the rerun. And for all of those that don't know, if you get a chance to watch us in the rerun, even though you're not buying live at this moment, you are welcome to text us what you want tomorrow. That's the number scrolling on the screen. So anytime you can text that number with your order. We honor them up till, around noon a lot of times, sometimes a little later, or if you happen to give us a call, then we will save it for you for all my different ladies that come in and stuff. So, or we save it. I haven't seen Lucy tonight because Lucy always likes to combine some of her orders, which is fine. She's one of them that combines. Some of the other ladies you like to combine. Quilting Grandma does that occasionally, and that's okay. Whatever works for you. Unlike some places or whatever, we're not doing thousands of orders, so we're still small enough we can stay kind of individual and personalized and stuff. So let's see, this one's just kind of a blotchy. I'm drawing a blank because it's not really marbled. Oh, 767.
Blotchy works.
Blotchy, thank you. I'm trying to think of the other word. Not marbled, mottled. That work? Because that's better than marbled, because it's not. So, anyway, so that gives you a nice tone on tone, we'll say, on this kind of a golden tan. Definitely a yellow tan one. 767. Grunge, not quite, but close. Yes, Gwen, you're close. That it could maybe pass for that, but yes. Okay. Oh, a nice little vine. Nice vine. Oh, that one is probably the patch. Jeannie, if you want to go answer it, that is the store phone. You can check, see if it's a patch. Okay. Yeah. Earlier tonight, we had a young man that came in. Oh, man, it must have been about 20 minutes to 5 and said, "Can you sew this patch on?" Of course. We sew patches for people all the time. No problem. He said, "But I need it tonight." I went, okay. So we got it done. And we tried to contact Mom, or we put out word that it was ready, and nobody had been by to pick it up. So Jeannie's got the number 768. Nice vine looking piece and stuff, kind of in that gold creamy color. We haven't had anything from the young man.
Mm-mm.
Oh, did you check the cell phone?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll bring up another one, and we probably should check the cell phone. Yeah, just to see if they'd have contacted, because that's how you would have contacted the mom, was through the cell phone, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So they might have responded back on the cell phone.
Okay.
Okay, my Jeannie's checking that. I'll move on to the next one. And this is another nice cream. This one's got little flowers on it. 769. She's got it changed. 769. Kind of another creamy, yeah, with yellow tones on it. Very nice. All kinds of small, I don't know if you can see it, really small flowers. Little bit of leaf and a very small flower on it. So it wants to read kind of white, but it's not. It's kind of a cream color. Had nothing on the cell phone either. Well, makes me wonder how badly he really needed it. And stuff to not. Okay. Okay, 770, and this is another cream colored one, and it actually, oh man, and look at the color key on this bugger. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Lots of colors on this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 different shades in the creams on this particular one. 770, and it has a flower. Trying to think of the name of it. Plumera? I think it's anyway, a very pretty 5-leaf flower. As you can tell, we're not, what, botanists? Very pretty 5-leaf flower with 11 different shades in this particular print. And let me see if I can kind of outline. Here's one of the flowers right in this area here. And they're all over. They're just bunched all over. So really nice. Okay, another nice one, 771. Kind of a, I don't even know what to call this color. Kind of a pretty,
Terracotta.
there you go, thank you. That works really well. Yeah, it's showing up kind of an orange on the screen, but terracotta, good color. And in the background it has a dragonfly and some grass and mushrooms on this lovely terracotta piece. I like that. So that one is. And another one, oh, this one you can see the design a little better. A pretty blue. Same thing, 772. And you can tell the mushroom, and let me pinpoint dragonfly. He's little, but there he is. Mushrooms and dragonflies and little blades of grass in this particular one. 772. Yeah. Ooh, really changing up a little bit. 773. So now we have a fish character. Might have been one from Nemo. It almost looks like a character from Nemo.
Good, yeah.
And then it's got jellyfish and other small fish. 773. Really cute on a children's quilt. We make the self-binding receiving blankets. That's where this would be really cute. In that. Especially if you had, oh, I have him upside down most of the time. There he goes. Especially if you could add that little bit of yellow, would be really pretty. You got to think about that. Put a little bit of yellow with that one. We put together a lot of the self-binding receiving blankets. So we're always looking for more children's fabrics to do them. So 774, nice geometric blue, that little bit of kind of a gray brown and white. So 774 and that one. Okay, and 775, green with a real pretty design, kind of a filigree type of design, green on green. Not a lot left on this particular one. 775. Okay. Okay, your agony is about over. Last one. Unless I get Jeannie to run and get some more, but no. This was a fun line. And I'm surprised I even have any left. This was actually designed by a friend of mine out of Rapid City. She has since retired. And looks like this is the last of that line. When I pulled it, I was very surprised I had any of it. So 776, yep, Jeannie's right on the money. It has deer, lovely green, lots of great color to work with, so that if you need a little bit of forest look to it. Might be a good thing that I'm about done. My voice is starting to give out again. Got to figure out why it gets so crappy at night. So 776 on this last piece, designed by my friend Pearl. Yep. Love to touch. Okay, that is the end of our yardage there. We're delighted you joined us. If there's anything you see after you get a chance to either watch again or maybe share it with a friend that you decide, let us know, because we can take care of it. On that, okay. We'll make sure that we get everything. I'll see Gwen tomorrow. Excellent. Karen will take care of your order. Gwen, the same. Angie, I know you'll look at it again. Always appreciate it. In fact, I expect to see you. I got a couple of your quilts done. Kaylin, always like to hear from you. I'll take care of yours. And Quilting Grandma, I know I saw you up there somewhere. We'll get everyone taken care of tomorrow. Try to get everything taken care of tomorrow, since we're going to be busy shipping out motorcycle fabric too. Either way, those of you who are still thinking about our block of the month, like I said, you have plenty of time to let us know if you would like to participate in it by the month, or if you want the kit in total up front. We can do it either way. We'll be happy to accommodate you for whatever works for you and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Hopefully I get to see Pax. Maybe we'll get enough rain. I don't want to say the nasty 4-letter word that would stop his outdoor soccer, but maybe we can get a little bit of that so that he can be here with me and stuff. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the show. Glad you were here. Always enjoy the conversation with everybody. And you have a great week, and I'll see you next week, hopefully with a whole bunch of new things. We got our fingers crossed and stuff. So Jeannie, if you want to start the outro. Perfect. She's got it. Yes, we're on it. With that, good night, everyone. Do like us. And hopefully next week we will be simulcasting on Facebook if we get it figured out between now and then. So thank you again for watching, and enjoy your week.